And Mumbai-based solar tech platform Aerem has secured 100 crore rupees in a funding round led by Japan-based UTEC. This substantial investment aims to bolster Aerem's mission of enhancing rooftop solar adoption among MSMEs and potentially transforming India's solar energy landscape. And to talk more on this, we are joined by Anand Jain, founder and CEO of the company. A very good evening to you, Mr. Jain. Let's talk about the funding first. This funding, 100 crore, how are you planning to use it?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sumit. It's great to meet you and great to be here. The funding will be used for multiple uses, right? It's solar as a space and sector is growing by leaps and bounds, and I think we've seen a lot of traction on the news side as well, how things are looking up for solar. I've been in this space for a long time. So the way we looking to use these 100 crores fourfold. First is to deepen our presence in existing markets and expand geographically to more cities and states. Currently, we service about 65 cities. We want to go to about 200, 250 cities across India. Second is product innovation and launching new products on the lending side. And this is in addition to growing the lending book. Like we have a NBFC in-house NBFC that lends to MSME and homeowners. So we want to create new products and launch new products so that we can reach more customers. So that's number two. Number three is we have a commerce business. So growing the commerce business by bringing in more products. So that also needs capital, given the size and scale we are on Visas. And fourth is continuing to invest in tech that will, overall unify all of this ecosystem, the full stack ecosystem we have, and also bring in transparency and standardization in the ecosystem. So these are the four needs where we'll be using the capital.
Mr. Jain, help us understand the market where you operate and the overall ambitions you have, and where do you plan to take the company from here to the next step by the end of current financial year?
Yeah, so we currently we started operations in Mumbai, based out of Mumbai, and so naturally we are stronger in West, which is Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan. But now we've also expanded our footprint in Northern India and South. But with this capital, we look to go to East, deepen further in South. We have presence in South, but it's patchy and sporadic. So to expand, obviously, you need more capital, more team, systems and processes. All of those have to go together. Ambition is to grow, of course, use this capital to grow the business to next level. And the intent is to have Aerem seen or in minds of consumers or MSMEs. When they think solar, they should think Aerem, right? In terms of businesses, currently, say, for example, on the lending side, we've done about $25 million of lending. We want to sort of grow that 3x to about $70 to $75 million in next 18 months. Similarly, on the commerce side, we do about $40 million annual transaction. We want to take that to about 80 to $100 million. And then also there's a channel that we work with. We call them installers or EPC companies. We want to grow that network. We have about 2,000 of these on our platform. We want to take that to about 7,000, 8,000. We work very deeply with them, and we also provide lots of software tools and support them on design side. So we want to deepen and do all of that. So that's the vision and intent. Grow 3 to 4x from here in the next 18 months.
Mr. Jain, I would like to understand your point of view when it comes to government support on this particular sector you operate in. What are the main expectations you have from the government support, or you don't think that their government support is not needed for the sector? You are doing very well in this sector yourself.
Yeah. Sumit, governments, you probably mean subsidies, right? Subsidies are needed in a sector that cannot withstand on its own feet. Solar today is the cheapest source of power by any standard. It's cheaper than coal, gas, nuclear, any source of power, even wind. So you don't really need subsidies to give a fillip to this space. Subsidies are needed when you need to give fillip to a sector and the technology is new. I've been in this space for the last 17, 18 years, and subsidy is something that we really don't need. Having said that, central government PM Modi launched this PM Surya Ghar 2 years back, and there are subsidies available for residential space. Residential is where the customer pays about 6, 7 rupees per unit of power. and solar is about at 3.5 rupees. It's still beneficial, but only by 50%. But compared to where we operate in MSME space more, MSME is paying 9-10 rupees, so his cost goes down by so one third. So I'm saying like we don't really need government support in terms of subsidies or capital. What is needed is conducive policy environment, where this government has been making efforts to do that on an ongoing basis. Things like net metering policies, quick approvals there for the net meter from the utility side, and just ironing out some of the creases or some on the edges, some of the policy aspects. And then on the tax side, probably there's some policy interventions can be better, which are discussions for a longer, which probably discussions are a more detailed discussions there. So probably avoid that here.
Help us understand the revenue. How do you earn money? And with this new capital coming in, new money coming in, what is your revenue increase going to be, and profitability, how it's going to be improved?
Yeah, so we have, as I said, three sort of businesses and verticals that work very, very symbiotic. They're very, very symbiotic. They feed on each other. First is lending, second commerce, third is tech, right? So the two transactional businesses, which is lending and commerce, are today profitable, Sumit. We don't burn money there. Only thing where we use capital is for tech. And tech is something because it's a more medium to long term vision, and it takes while to build and get traction on that, and get people to sort of pay for that. So we've been continuing to build that. And also the intent is to standardize and bring in transparency there. As I said earlier, we want to grow all of these three businesses by 3 to 4x in next 18 months. And become profitable overall on a consolidated basis. That's the intent, and we're pretty confident of doing that because our sort of thinking and an approach to building is more frugal, and that's been the DNA in the leadership, and that's been what we've been sort of approaching the firm in that fashion rather than just doing a lot of burn, right? I think that's the we are profitable on some of the two lending and commerce businesses, and hoping like we'll become profitable overall on a console basis next 18 to 24 months.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jain, for joining us this evening and getting us all these details, important details on your plans, expansion, capital raise, etc. Thank you once again, Mr. Jain.
Thank you, Sumit. Thanks for having me. Thank you.